welcome back to another video feature of the Immersive Worlds Handbook. Today I'm in Portland, Oregon, and just behind me, right there, is Mill Ends Park. And this is, according to Guinness Book of World Records, the smallest park in all the world. So I'm going to do a video feature today focusing on the significance of this park, and if you know anything about Portland, you might say that it fits in quite nicely with the eclecticism and the avant-garde and artsy spirit of the city. So as I'm trying to find Mills End Park, I was looking at these little weed patches here, thinking that was the park. Indeed it's not, but when you see the park, you'll see why maybe I almost mistook that for it. Alas, eventually I did find Mill Ends Park, and this is the historical plaque that is located just across the intersection, and I'll take you across that in a second. You can see that a fair number of tourists and locals alike enjoy the park. People taking pictures on the day of my visit, at least a few people passing by, took photos. This gives you a perspective of how small the park is. And, the other thing, in addition to its size, I think, is the curiosity that it is in the middle of the street. So you have to go through the street and stay in the middle of the intersection, essentially, to view the park. So here's some of my video I shot of the historical plaque, giving you a perspective of what I saw. And in just a second, I'll take you back to some of my video with some on-site commentary that I recorded. But I think one of the things you'll note in many of my Portland videos is this sense of curiosity. Mill Ends Park makes the rounds of Atlas Obscura and many other websites, so it's part of that allure, I think, of Portland as a city of something avant-garde, something beyond the typical notion of what a city should be. So let me jump back to my on-site commentary here at the park. Go across the street here to check out Mill Ends Park. All right. And that is it. There you go. It's the world's smallest park according to the Guinness Book of World Records. I was actually reading that this has a leprechaun colony associated with it. So that's kind of interesting. I also read that someone in the UK tried to have Guinness take away the distinction of the world's smallest park for the reason that it wasn't fenced in, and apparently after that squabble of sorts, some people put a fence around the park and had a security guard positioned here. I forget when that was, but that was a few years ago. And it's one of those moments I'm trying to think, what else can I say? We just gaze and wonder at this park. Years ago, I know, and over time, people occasionally decorated. I think during the Occupy period, people put an Occupy sign in here, and at one point there was a Ferris wheel and maybe some other accoutrement as well. I was thinking I could take like a 20-minute video and just have this as some sort of Zen moment of reflection. Although the weird thing about it is it's in the middle of the parkway here. We're right next to the World Trade Center, and there is the harbor here. And just to the left is a really good Saturday market I'm going to check out today. But I won't, I think, stay here for 20 minutes. And this gives you a sense of scale here, looking at the park from across the street. I hope you enjoyed the video feature today, focusing on, yes, this Mill Ends Park in Portland, Oregon. Please come back for additional video features of the Immersive Worlds Handbook.